Hello, I'm Louise Forster, Advocare's Chief Executive Officer. Early in 2022, I travelled to the Kimberley with one of our advocates, Wright. And whilst we were up there, we visited Warmun community in the East Kimberley. We were privileged to be invited onto the community from a lady called Madeline, and whilst we were there talking to older men and women on the community about Advocare's services and how to exercise your rights as an older person, we met Madeline's mum, who's actually Shirley Purdie, a renowned artist. Madeline's daughter also was there during the day, Tatum. So we got to meet 3 generations of women whilst we were on this visit on Warmun community. While we were there, we noticed there was an art centre on Warmun, an amazing art centre architecturally and also art-wise. So we got to look at some of the pieces, and we had been thinking about a piece of art that reflected Western Australia's journey for Aboriginal people. We couldn't find anything in the gallery that we thought was fitting for older Western Australians, and we were invited to commission a piece of artwork, and Shirley Purdie just seemed like the perfect person to commission that artwork because she was part of that meeting when we were on the community and had her daughter and granddaughter there with us. So we sat down and talked to Shirley about her life in the Warmun area and how that changed over the many decades that she's been living there. And then we commissioned a piece of artwork to talk about that life story, and delighted to receive the piece of art that's behind me now. One important thing about the artwork as well is that all of the materials use ochre sourced from the Warmun community, and it's all different colours, and also some heat treatment is done to some of the colours, so when it comes out orange I think it's heated and goes to a pink colour. But it's really quite symbolic of the region, that style and those colourings. So this work shows the subjugation Shirley's family endured, but it also is testimony to their agency and survival in a brutal colonial world. As Shirley said herself, that top house on the left, where I've been making them beds, and the middle house is for washing and ironing, the bottom house is where I sat at the table, and that's me milking the nanny goat. The right side, that's my grandmother and my mother's story. Up top, this is the challenging bit. Up top is where that cheeky Godia, which is a white person, or Wodula in Noongar language, belted that old man against the tree. So my mother and her family packed up and got away. That's them on the car, and they went off to a new station. And the new station is where my mum and dad and all of us mob, where we were happy, was a good place. That's some of Shirley's words there. So the image of the whipping against the tree is really quite confronting, but for Advocare, this is part of our reconciliation journey. It's really important for us to recognise that there was mistreatment of Aboriginal people, there's intergenerational trauma, and when we're working with older Aboriginal people, we need to understand and recognise that. So really this artwork is a beautiful testament from Shirley about her life story. There's some challenges in there, but there's some beauty, and we can learn an awful amount from that, and we're very proud to have it hanging on the wall in Advocare as part of our piece of Western Australia.